Yo, what's good, gang? It's the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright, and here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man. So, hey, today's video we got DW Euromax, German homes, how the Germans live, meet the Germans. Yo, shout out to my people in Germany, much love, respect to y'all. We're gonna see how the Germans live, man, with the homes, the home structures, man. Learn about the food and the lingo. Let's learn about the type of homes they are living in. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot wait to get into this video. Shout out to all my people in Germany. I appreciate y'all for recommending me videos always. Got nothing but love, respect for y'all. Everyone who been tapped in with this content. I don't care where you're from, I just appreciate y'all, man. We are growing, and I will be where I'm at and where I'm trying to go without any of you guys. So I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all first and foremost. But I cannot wait to get into this video. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy, the way to get notifications every time I upload, and from right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. So that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because y'all already know let's go, big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
Did you know that in German addresses, the street name comes first and then the number, and the postcode or zip code comes before the city?
Hold on, let me catch that. The street name comes first and then the number. No, that's opposite out here.
Comes first and then the number, and the postcode or zip code comes before the city. And check out the doorbells, no numbers. Instead, they're labelled with the surnames of the people living there, which strikes me as slightly unusual.
Yeah, I don't like that, bro. That I don't like. I don't like people knowing what name lives in it. Nah. And then you're imposing that as me? Nah. Not saying y'all do it, but I'm just, no, man. Like she said, man, I have whatever apartment building or whatever, wherever my address is, like my address number, have that, not my name. That's kind of, I don't know. That's not for me, bro.
Anyway, for today's episode, we're at home with the Germans. German homes come in all shapes and sizes.
Yep.
They also have pretty logical names. A house at the end of a row of houses is called an end of the row house.
Okay.
An Endhaus. A house where one family lives is called a one-family house. Einfamilienhaus. Large houses split up into several apartments are called Mehrfamilienhäuser or multi-family houses.
Okay.
And that's the most common type of home here. As I've told you before, Germans usually know the exact measurements of their home in square meters.
Really?
The average German home is a little over 90 square meters for 2 people. 5 million Germans live in a WG or Wohngemeinschaft, that's shared accommodation, and only 0.5% of households have 3 or more generations living under one roof. Cold rent means without bills, and warm rent includes costs for certain utilities and services. Germany has long been a nation of renters. Less than half the population owns their own home, and in some larger cities that drops to a quarter. This is in part a hangover from recent history. During the war, a lot of private property was destroyed, so rental apartment blocks were built as a quick fix. In East Germany, people rarely had the option of purchasing their own property, and state-owned property was heavily subsidised. These days, some people prefer the flexibility of renting. Germans do, after all, move an average of 6 times in their life, but most people cite spiralling house prices and hefty deposits as the main hurdle to owning their own home. That being said, renting isn't always a particularly cheap alternative.
Right.
In Munich, renters are shelling out around €17 per square metre. Berlin has introduced a controversial 5-year rent freeze to try and get its prices under control, and some people are getting creative.
A 5-year rent freeze? Damn.
Special 5-year rent freeze to try and get its prices under control. And some people are getting creative, shunning traditional living models in favour of houseboats, campervans, communal living projects, or tiny houses.
Ein Tiny House ist ein kleines Häuschen, meistens aus Holz gebaut, zwischen 10 und 20 Quadratmeter.
That's a tiny house.
Auf einem PKW.
Man, so people live in those homes? Hey, man, have at it. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you comfortable. And with probably your price range, do what you got to do.
Ja, ist
I ain't
aber auch
mad
eine
at it.
Bewegung. Ja, ist eine Bewegung, die vor ungefähr 15 Jahren in Kalifornien in den USA eingesetzt hat.
Und wie ist es dann nach Deutschland gekommen?
In Deutschland gab es ja schon immer durch diese Kleingärten eine Tiny House Affinität. Deutsche und auch Holländer, die ja sehr viel Camping machen und Caravaning, die haben eine hohe Sympathie für kleine Räume.
No, not me. I need space.
Vorteile bietet ein Tiny House?
Wenn wir nicht mehr so viel Platz beanspruchen, können wir nicht mehr so viel kaufen. Wenn alle Menschen auf einmal in Holzgebäude leben würden, hätten wir nicht so eine CO2-Katastrophen.
It looks cozy. It really looks cozy, but I'm someone who needs some space. Like, I need wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am a big body, you know, so I need bigger space. But hey, anyone who decides to live in a home that's a little more compressed, have at it. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at you about it. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you comfortable, like I said, continue to do that.
Und wenn wir nicht mehr in anonymen Hochhäusern leben wollen, sondern eher in kleineren Strukturen, dann ist das soziale Miteinander auch ein anderes.
Anyway, back to the status quo for now. Here are my personal picks for a few things that make a home very German.
Okay.
House shoes, bottled water, sparkling of course, weird little mini forks for cake. If the cakes aren't mini, then why are the forks? Solid roller blinds that block out every last scrap of light.
Damn.
One of these retro-looking wooden measuring sticks. A cellar with caged-off storage spaces. A beloved balcony. That's the most sought-after home feature.
Yep,
Two
a
duvets,
balcony,
very
definitely.
practical. And unwieldy, squashy, frankly ridiculous square pillows. Newcomers often have a few surprises when they move into their first place in Germany. First of all, don't expect a house or flat to be furnished, even if you're renting. And
Right.
the biggest shock of all might come when you enter the kitchen. Yep, it's totally normal to take your entire kitchen with you when you move.
Wow.
Counters, cooker, sink, everything.
Even the stove? Damn, the stove too? Wow.
One good thing about moving
The
here
oven.
is that it's a team effort. It's
get
absolutely
it.
the done thing to enlist the help of all your friends. The only payment required is beer, pizza, and the knowledge that you'll return the favour. Of course, it wouldn't be Germany without a good set of rules. The small print in a rental contract can include such gems as the exact level of noise you're allowed to make, how often you have to air your flat out, and the requirement to repaint every room a neutral colour upon your departure. If you've noticed anything else
okay.
about the German way of living, leave me a comment below. Thanks for dropping by.
Okay, nice and simple. You have to repaint the place when you're about to leave. You get to take everything, like including the stove, bro. Normally, not out here, a lot of places, like they, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That you leave the stove and the fridge sometimes, especially in an apartment. An apartment comes with a fridge and all that, but you take all that stuff. Hey, I ain't mad at it. If you pay for it, take it. Have at it. But yo, shout out to everybody who lives in Germany, man. Do a lot of you guys have tiny homes, or what type of home structure do you have? Let me know in the comments if you want to share. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to those who decide that they don't need that less space if they're single, don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? They want to live in a tiny home. Hey, I'm all for it. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, personally, I would want more space. That's just for me. But hey, everyone's different. But yo, shout out to everybody in Germany. Much love, respect to y'all. Shout out to Meet the Germans. Dope video. I enjoyed it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Very informative about the certain homes that people be looking to buy. I know a balcony would definitely be a big essential for me if I was ever living anywhere. So shout out to y'all, man. I enjoyed this video a lot, man. Shout out to all my people in Germany. Much love, respect. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you're enjoying my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. From right here on Snapchat and Instagram, right across the bottom screen. Any of the videos you may check out, please comment to this video, my other videos, and leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help with the algorithm for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. No, I got y'all, but spin the block. But yeah, man, it's the Dope Guy, and I am out. Yes, sir. We go.